Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Go learn Microsoft Dynamics with Gopal Thorve. This is my first video on YouTube. Uh, Today we are going to learn uh, aging period definitions. So, as you know, Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations provides vendor aging report, customer aging report. Also, you can check aging definition for individual customers and vendors by going to the balance form and clicking the aging period definitions button. So this aging period definitions are used to lay out these reports. Aging period definitions are also used in sales collect credit and collection module credit and collections module to periodically generate a snapshot of each customer balances so that based on this aging, credit agents can follow up customers for the collections. Okay, so now let's jump into D365 finance and operations. So to create aging period definition, you have to go to accounts payable module, then setup section, and there is a option for aging period definitions. Okay, so you can open this form from here. At the same time, alternately you can also use credit and collections module to navigate to the aging period definitions. Okay, so here it is. So from both the modules, the same cost band interval form is open. Okay, so let's go to the form. So first let us create a simple backward aging period definition. So let's create click a new button to create a new aging period definition. Let me put aging 001 as a code and aging 001 as description, but you can put any other description to identify this aging period definition. Okay, now hit the save button. Okay, now let us remove all the existing lines. You cannot remove this line because at least the current bucket should remain in the definition. So the definition can be with a single line, means single bucket, and it but it will not allow to use this in the aging period definitions. So now let's click the add above. So I want to create aging period definitions, like say one bucket for current, another for 0 to 30 backward, then 31 to 120, then 120 to 180, and then 180 plus. Okay, so let's click the add above button, and here let's say 0 to 30, then here enter minus 30. So minus 30 means it will deduct 30 days. So what this minus 30 means is determined by the interval field. So select days here. Okay, so for this aging bucket line, report when the report is executed, system will deduct 30 days from the aging as at date. Okay, and create a bucket. Okay, now let's add another. It's 31 to say 120. Okay, so now here I want to go to up to 120, so here I have to provide 90. So this 30 plus 90 becomes 120. Okay, and at the same time select this interval also. Okay, once again create add above button, 120 to say 240. Okay, so here I have to provide minus 120 because this 30 90 120 and this 120 it goes up to 240, and also select this interval. Okay, now one last bucket is 240 plus. Okay, so here we can select as unlimited. Okay, and the unit will be minus 1. Okay, so what this will do, it will add all the prior age balances into this bucket. Okay, so here one thing we have left is the selection of this aging indicator. So while you create a report, it will show an icon against each aging bucket. Okay, so this period you can put a descriptive field here. This is also printed in the customer aging report and vendor aging reports. These are the friendly names for each bucket. So on this report, if you select print uh, just a moment, print aging period descriptions parameter 2 years, then this descriptive uh, fields will be printed on the report. Okay, so let's save this, and now let us run a report against this. So I'm duplicating the window. Let's go to vendor aging. Let's put aging as a date, balance as a date, then select the aging period definition. So we created this aging 001. Okay, then let's keep rest all the parameters same, and I have also selected a single customer for this vendor, sorry, and details parameter is also so the invoice, I mean transaction wise aging will be displayed on in the report. So click the OK button to execute the report. Let's see how the buckets are rendered in the report. Okay, so the report is generated. So if you see, we created only 5 buckets, so that's why the last bucket is blank. Okay, so this vendor aging, customer aging, and the supports up to 6 aging buckets, so we can create one more bucket. Okay, so here what system has done, because I have given 31st of December 2020, okay, as my aging asset date. Okay, so this is the current bucket. Okay, now this is 0 to 30. So if you see, this is printed from here. Okay, and what it has done, it has reduced 30 days from 31st of December 2020. So it comes up to 1st of December 2020. So this is how the buckets are created. Okay, and accordingly the uh, invoices or payments are bifurcated into each and every bucket based on the criteria selected while running the report. Okay, so this is a simple scenario for creating backward printing direction, okay, and uneven aging buckets. So same we can do for uh, forward aging buckets and uneven distribution for each bucket period. Okay, so we are not going into that, but sometimes we require that while running this aging, we need a few buckets forward and a few buckets backward. Okay, so this kind of hybrid approach is needed. So to demonstrate that, let me create a new aging period definition. So let me call this aging 002. Okay, then description is also aging 002. Let us remove all other lines, because when we create a new aging definition, it brings up a default values there. Okay, so now this is the current bucket. Okay, now I want, like let's select a day here and keep 0 here. So this will be my current bucket. Now let me add one up and one below. Okay, so this is current. All the lines you add on above to this are the backward buckets, and below are forward buckets. So let's create first bucket as 0 to 30. Okay, so this is minus 30 and day. Okay, here say 0 to 30 plus 30, and here day. Okay, let's create add above. So now I want 31 to 180. Okay, so let's put 150 here, day. Okay, so we have created 4 buckets. Now we are left with 2. So let's add one more. So this is 180 plus. Okay, and this is unlimited. Let's create down, so you can hit down button also. So this is 330 plus, and this should be unlimited. Okay, so these are the buckets created. You can select this aging indicator also, but I am ignoring that because those are informative fields only. So let's execute the vendor aging report now. Aging 002. Let's do this. So because we have kept aging as a date to 31st of December, this is the current bucket. Okay, now the backward we created 3 buckets, one for 0 to 30, then 31 to 180, and one 180 plus. And for the forward we created 2 buckets, that is 0 to 30 and 30 plus. So the balances are bifurcated as per the aging period definitions. Okay, so this is how you can set aging period definitions. Now let's see where you can utilize this aging period definitions. Okay, so one example we seen is the vendor aging report. Another one is customer aging report. Okay, this is similar to the vendor aging report. So here you can select the aging period definition that we created right now. Okay, another one is from vendor master or customer master. You are looking at the balance. For example, for this vendor, I am looking at the balance, and I want to bifurcate this balance into aging. Okay, so let's click this aging period definitions button here. Okay, so this is how you look at the aging. The same thing happens for customer also. Let's go to account receivable, customers, all customers. Select some customer and click the balance button. Okay, I want to bifurcate this into aging periods. You can do this. You can select aging period buckets dynamically from here. Okay, so it will create these buckets. Another one example is in credit and collection modules. So for collection purpose, you can bifurcate each balances based on aging period definitions. So this is the last example. Okay, so that's it for today for aging period definitions. Okay, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and if you find it uh, helpful, then please share it with your friends and social media and WhatsApp. So thanks, see you later, bye bye.